Alright, video number 2 of the day, and this one is coming to you with the exact same team. No change-ups as I am running the Subscriber Sunday team right in front of you. I may end up doing this again next Sunday, but I will bring another team with a lot more Pokemon that have some interesting things going on along the same notes as representing the weeks that I've been playing, representing the people who have been helping me. There are some people that I didn't actually get to talk about in the last video at all, as I didn't mention Haley or Dorothy. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have been looking at Omegle. I've been thinking about meeting up with people on Omegle because sometimes my subs or sometimes people I meet on Cerebi ask me, hey, do I do Omegle? I just started trying to get into it, and Haley and Dorothy were actually the first people I met on Omegle, and they were absolutely awesome. So a huge shout out to you two. You guys are awesome. Now, without further ado, I am going to get into the battle with Yap. I'm not sure if it's an acronym or if it's the actual nickname there, but Yap met up with me on Cerebi, and let's see what Yap's bringing. Alright, so Yap brought his, that's Trevenant, Jinx, Ampharos, Scrafty, I know the name of that one, but it's not coming at the moment, Conkeldurr, it's Pyroar. Pyroar is the name of that one. Okay, so Fire type, Fire normal, Dark fighting, Electric, it's going to be an Electric Dragon. Who leads here? Pyroar? Trevenant? Psychic Ice. Psychic Ice is fun. I think I am going to lead with just Jolteon. Just keep it standard, as there are no ground types here for me to concern myself with not being able to Volt Switch, not being able to get things to go. So, sticking around with Jolteon. And I'm going to see what Yap brought. Now, I'm really interested because this team, it doesn't seem to have a speed lead. It's Scrafty. Okay, so Scrafty's the lead, which Scrafty's not too terribly fast. I mean, I know it's not faster than Jolteon. Scrafty probably won't handle the Volt Switch well either. So I'm going to Volt Switch out. Man, maybe I'm just underestimating every fighting type's special defense. Although it's not super effective, so it's actually a good chunk of damage. Go out into Heracross. I'll go out in Heracross, as I'll resist everything that's going on with him, especially if he wants to run a knockoff. Oh, a Dragon Dance. Okay. So he Dragon Dances. He's clearly already faster. I'm going to Mega Evolve and hit him with... What is this? Leftovers on a Scrafty? Okay, so he's got leftovers. He's packing the lefties. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a Pin Missile. He might switch, he might not. I'm not certain. But he's going to feel the pain if he doesn't. So let's see if Yap switches out. I'm not too terribly certain what he would want to go into here. Of course, once again, didn't take a picture of my opponent's team, didn't write it down, none of that good stuff. So, I have no idea if... Oh, he does withdraw. The question is, who's he go into? Quite a bit can resist Bug. Trevenant does not. Trevenant's going to take super effective from this Pin Missile. Maybe he's predicting the fighting type move as he is Dark, and that'd be a super effective Madness, as the Bug is neutral, now that I'm coming back around to that thought process. So the Pin Missile should kill Trevenant, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I wonder if he eats a Citrus Berry between Pin Missile attacks. Yep, he eats a Citrus Berry between Pin Missile attacks. I didn't know that. So, he's going to take this all too terribly, as he has not had time to recover his berry. He harvests, and he does get his Citrus Berry back. He's going to eat it immediately, and then I'm going to go for a Mega Horn, so that I don't have to worry about repeating that process. He might switch out. He might go into something else, as I don't think Trevenant wants to do this fight. I mean, I'm resisting anything he really wants to do. I'm faster. Oh, wow. So that's a dead Trevenant. Trevenant's out. Trevenant's gone. Due to a slight play mistake on my part, because I didn't think about the fact that fighting type resists a Bug. That was me. That was me doing bad things right there. However, the Mega Horn did lead to the death. Now, I have no idea what I want to do this Pyro, though. Obviously, I want to switch. I'm going to switch. Kabutops. Kabutops is a good switch here, as he's probably going to try and burn me. I'm not certain. Now, I am going to wait and see. He hasn't seen me hard switch yet, so he might not predict the switch out. He does Flare Blitz. Oh, I'm sorry, Fire Blast. So the Fire Blast is going to do next to nothing. I don't know how fast... Oh, he's a Life Orb Pyroar. I don't know how fast he is. I'm going to go for the Stab Stone Edge, and I'm going to find out just how quick he is. He withdraws. I'm not going to find out right now. I'm going to have to wait. As he goes into Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is going to take this like a boss, as he does resist. Now, he gets burned by his Flame Orb. He's going to take some burn damage here, I thought. I don't know. Huh? Oh, not talking to me. People running around doing the craziness. So, I'm going to swap into Meloetta? No, because that's neutral. Wow. I don't know what I'm going to go into. I could go into... Yeah, I'm going to go into Heracross. Why not? So, Heracross is going to take whatever, except for a knockoff. Knockoff would be great. Yes! Goes for the knockoff. So, not that effective. He is going to take his burn now, and he's not going to be very happy about the Heracross being in front of him. I am going to go for probably a... He's going to resist a Pin Missile. He's going to resist a Mega Horn. But I'm going to go for the Mega Horn because... It's just stab. I understand that it is resisted, but it is much better than the neutral close combat. Mainly due to the fact that I don't want to reduce my own stats at the moment. He's going to go for a Drain Punch, which I resist. And he's going to heal up just a little bit. He's going to lose it to the burn, and then he's either going to switch out or fall to Heracross on the Pen Missile. Because now that I've seen how much the Mega Horn can do, I'm pretty sure the Pen Missile can kill from here. He might switch. He might swap out and choose to go into something a little bit different here instead of losing his Conkeldurr right now. However, it's not really a huge loss, as Conkeldurr switching to attack from this health, it's not going to live much. And it's switching into, like, having it switched in on a safe switch, it's going to be outsped by most of my team. Heracross outspeeds it. It's probably the slowest Pokemon on my team. I could be wrong, but thinking back through my whole team, I think Heracross is the slowest. Now, he is taking a little bit of time to think here, as he does not like the situation, I'm sure. Because if he's thinking over what I just talked about, he has to realize that what I'm thinking is the best thing he could do with Conkeldurr is save it for the safe switch, either here or later on in the matchup, as he does go back out into Pyroar. I believe Pyroar is going to resist this Pen Missile. However, I'm going to get all 5 hits off because of the skill link. And it is actually going to deal a hefty chunk of... Oh, there's a crit. Heracross with the crits this weekend. As that's Heracross's 4th crit, I do believe. So I get 5 hits in. I'm going to swap out into Meloetta, and I know everybody... Nope, that's a Fire Blast that he's packing right there. Now, he's probably packing something different for Kabutops. I'm not certain. He's got to be packing something that he would rather have happen than Fire Blast to Kabutops and then not do anything again. But I don't know what he'd want to do. I'm going to switch into Noivern, who... Although it's not the safest thing to switch into here, if he goes with the Fire Blast, it's resisted. If he can carry something like Earthquake, it's going to be immune. I'm going to frisk him. I already know the Life Orb's there. Every time I frisk, I know what's going on. But Noivern's going to take that like a champ. Actually, that's a crit. That's fair. And Pyroar's dead due to his own Life Orb. So that was kind of the idea. I didn't really want to lose a whole bunch of health to his Life Orb recoil death. Now, he's probably going to go into something here that's ice-typed, would be my guess. If I can recall correctly, he brought Jinx, and maybe he just brought Jinx as an ice-type. I will be able to handle Jinx with this Noivern. He goes into Ampharos. I'm not sure if this is Mega Ampharos or not, but I am going to drop the Draco Meteor right now. I am not going to mess around with this Ampharos. I am not going to toy with it because it could very well Mega Evolve and Dragon Pulse and kill me. It could not Mega Evolve, still have the Dragon Pulse and kill me. I'm going to drop the Meteors right now. He does Mega Evolve, so this should kill. Because his speed is not transferred on the Mega Evolve the turn he Mega Evolves, because the speed stages are already taken into consideration whenever you go into the turn. So the Draco Meteor is going to drop. It should be an easy kill. Yep, and there's a dead Mega Ampharos. So his Mega's out, my Mega's in, and we are going to see just what he swaps into after that. Now, I am going to U-turn out my Noivern on this upcoming turn. His Scrafty is going to take a neutral bit of damage from it, not that it matters. Now, I don't know why Scrafty. I don't know what Scrafty really wants to do right here. But the U-turn, I mean, it's going to be fine. It deals a little. That was the whole idea behind me doing the U-turn team weeks and weeks ago, is dealing damage when I want to switch. The problems I did run into, though, one of them is finding out that switching whenever your opponent's faster doesn't really help sometimes. I mean, sometimes it does. If you want to switch and take the damage with the Pokemon who's already in, that's helpful, but it's very rarely the situation. I am going to go into Symphony, actually. Symphony? Yeah, I'm going to go into Symphony. And he may be running just a knockoff right here. Oh, he Dragon Dances. Okay. So, I'm going to resist a fighting type attack from Scrafty here, if that's what he's going to want to do. I'm going to be able to resist pretty much quite a few different things. That +1 might have changed it as I Dazzling Gleam. +1 might have changed it a bit, but this, oh, he's dead. He's dead as can be now. He doesn't even know that the double effect of Dazzling Gleam is about to ruin his face. As I hit, and boom, Scrafty's gone. So, 2 Pokemon left, I do believe, for my opponent, as he swaps out into, well, not swaps, he puts in probably Jinx. I would go with Jinx here if I were him. Yep, here comes Jinx. Now, Jinx is not going to outspeed my Symphony, and I feel like a Shadow Ball isn't a half bad call here. Having not lost a Pokemon in this fight, I'm going to Shadow Ball. Jinx is faster? I did not know that. Okay, so Symphony taking a huge hit, actually going down to the Psychic. So I am going to go into Kabutops, maybe? Kabutops could come out here. Noivern. I don't really want to bring out Noivern. I really don't want to bring out Heracross. Meloetta would resist the Psychic, but I don't think Meloetta has tricks for this thing. As, I mean, I could give it a shot. I could. You know what? I'll go with Meloetta. Meloetta should be able to live any one hit for certain. And if this Focus Blast drops on Jinx, it's dead. No, it's not. That's neutral. Wow. Again with the forgetting that Psychic, well, forgetting the other typing on dual types. I just go for, we both carry a Focus Blast. So, absolutely terrible, as we both take neutral damage from a fighting type move. That is hilarious. So, I'm just going to Thunderbolt this Jinx. And this Focus Blast should hit this time. It is going to be neutral. It'll do a pretty hefty chunk. Oh, it didn't do a hefty chunk at all. As Jinx goes down to the Bolt, probably due to the -1 special defense stage that just happened there. Now, he's going to go out into Conkeldurr. I should be able to outspeed and get this Psychic to just drop it. And that's a good game. So, had a lot of fun there. I hope everybody enjoyed the matchups that I brought this weekend, as this was all for you guys. I literally put these teams together, as you saw in the preview of the last video. I put these teams together with the experiences I've had with doing these live uploads, or even with the battle recaps. It's all for you guys because I wanted to find a way to say thank you. And I feel like, even though I want to bring Wonder Trade Wednesdays and a whole bunch of different fun things, it is not the best way to thank you guys, in my opinion. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this weekend, and I will see you all